Hello everyone and welcome to Columbus Grove High School for tonight's contest between the Columbus Grove Bulldogs and the Kalida Wildcats. I'm Scott Magg along with Josiah Stober. We have our pleasure to go do the game for you this evening. And tonight's contest, we got both teams coming in undefeated in the PCL. So Josiah, maybe give us a little bit of what your take of this game is going to be about tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like you said, big game for both of these teams. Both of them want to stay undefeated in this Putnam County League. This Columbus Grove team, started a little bit late, had that long run into the football playoffs. So they're starting to find their a little bit of their footing on the year, coming in with a 3-game win streak. As you said, 2-0 in the Putnam County, but also 5-4 on the year. So they're starting to find their stride, coming together as a team and playing really well. For the visitors, this Kalida Wildcats, had some ups and downs, some streaks early in the year, some winning streaks, some losing streaks, but they want to get back to this, come away with this game with a 3-0 in the Putnam County. Had a tough loss in their last outing against Shawnee, where they lost 52-44, but Coach Steckschulte is going to have his boys ready to go tonight.
Absolutely. So tonight's starting lineups first for the visitor Kalida Wildcats. Starting at guard, number 1, Braylon Smith. Number 11, Logan Kerner. Number 12, Jackson Schrader. Number 20, Jacob Siebenek. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 24, Jackson Huffman. For the home team, number 2, Brady Basinger. Number 3, Trenton Barraza. Number 5, Trevin Baxter. Number 13, Landon Best. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, number 21, Kyle Hopkins. And we're set to go as the official is pushing the ball up in the air, and tip is controlled by the Bulldogs. Kalida in their traditional man-to-man. A little bit of one-high action here. And good hands by Smith to knock that one away. But unfortunately for him, he can't come away with it. Out of bounds, Columbus Grove.
Yeah, as you said, Kalida coming out in that tough man-to-man pressure. Want to make it difficult for these Bulldogs to get into their sets.
Yeah. A little bit of screen action, kind of working around the outside, kind of trying to weave their way around that three-point line. And now we're attacking the basket. Nice little give and go. First basket. And it's Trenton Barraza, the football running back that did so much for the Bulldogs in this fall and early winter.
Yeah, Trenton Barraza has been around here on this basketball team for 4 years. Was able to find a good cutting lane for the easy bucket, and here goes the Bulldogs.
Pushing up the floor all the way to the rim. No good. Rebound, Kalida taken away there by Jackson Schrader. Quickly ahead, Siebenek outside for a 3. That one's good by Logan Kerner. Brings our Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard to Kalida 3, Columbus Grove 2.
Yeah, we see what both teams want to do here early, trying to push the tempo, get the ball up the floor before the defense can get set.
Yeah. Wide open 3 out there and comes up a little short. Rebound by Kerner. Kerner quickly across the timeline, pushing it up. Smith side sets up a set. Siebenek trying to get in there. Good job by defense by Columbus Grove. Smith out. Out to Schrader. Schrader kind of gets it back out. Nice little pump fake. Another one. And Smith throws one up. Good hustle by Huffman to get that one down.
Yeah, one of the keys for tonight, especially for this Grove team, is they have to control the boards on the season. They've been out-rebounded for the year, so they're going to have, as a team, find ways to put bodies on the Wildcats, a team that does a really good job of getting to the offensive glass.
And they do such a good job here. They spread you out, and they go kind of one-on-one. They kick it out to a shooter, or they try to penetrate like right there. Schrader comes up a little short. It's good hustle there by Siebenek inside with that offensive rebound, just like you talked about, and scored it. Good job by Siebenek to go get it. 5-2 in favor of the Wildcats on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Nice little slip screen there by Barraza, but unfortunately, I don't think he could come up with it, but looks like the official says tipped out by Kalida. First sub, Parker Vorst checks in, and Jackson Schrader goes out. Best out front, nice little screen there inside to Barraza. Kind of got no man's land and turned it out. Smith comes away with it, pushing up the floor. Little jumper, no good, but good job by Barraza to go get that rebound. Or that wasn't Barraza, I'm sorry, that was Baxter. Accelerated and he just exploded to go get that one. Best all the way down and scores. Good job by Landon Best. You know, cardinal rule there, every coach in America, got to stop the basketball. That's the most important thing, and nobody stopped him, and Best just went all the way down and put the basketball in. Kick it out. Nice drive, but just not the finish. Best again, trying his luck, keep pushing. Nobody really getting in front of him. Throws it out to Baxter. Baxter surveying it outside the three-point line. Kicks it around the outside. Hopkins tries his turn. Little runner. Rebound. Good rebound there. Good box out by Vorst.
Yeah, Kalida doing a good job not allowing Columbus Grove to get any second opportunities here as they clean up the glass and push it quickly.
Yeah. It's another Kerner a little short, but there's that guy again. That's Siebenek. That's about his third offensive rebound. Somebody's got to find him because he's doing such a good job. Shot goes up, he goes and gets it. Right? That's kind of how this spread kind of works. You spread you out, and then nobody knows where you're going. You can slip screens, you can pass it, you can penetrate, get some action. You got all kinds of guys moving to different spots. Good action there. There's Siebenek stepping out and hit himself a nice three.
Yeah, Siebenek getting rewarded for that extra possession. Got the offensive rebound, worked it around, and Kalida found him wide open at the top, knocks down the three.
That was good offense there, right? The inside out, they attacked. They attacked vertically and got inside, kicked it back out. Great offense. 8-5 in favor of the Wildcats. Hopkins goes in, gets rejected.
Yeah, and that was Jackson Hoffman with the rejection. And here we go, Kalida right back attacking the rim up in that spread offense. Almost a takeaway.
Yeah, Best almost got his hand in the passing lane to knock that one out. And again, I'm sure Kalida's going to notice that. If you're going to be that, just like there, it was a little slip. They missed him. They missed Smith. When Grove wants to go out there and really overplay the outlet reversal pass, you're going to go backdoor and it's going to get you a nice open basket. Yeah, Kerner had a good look. There's that guy, Siebenek, steal and a basket.
Yeah, Siebenek, that's a 7-point here in this first quarter already, 7 of the 10.
Yeah. 10-4 in favor of the Wildcats on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Baxter's double team gets it back out. Basinier kind of got a little bit of no man's land. Throws it ahead. Good way to Kerner throw it ahead to Kerner. Kalida pushing the pace. Getting all the way down the court before Grove can get all the way back. 12-4.
Yeah, you see Kalida capitalizing on those turnovers. Grove 3 turnovers here in this first quarter. That one leading to an easy bucket by Kerner.
Nice little give and go there. Best tries to survey it, kicks it back out to Baxter. Baxter goes hard. Smith gets his hand, steals it away. Pushing up the court, goes hard to the rim. And I believe they're going to get Basinier on a foul, I believe.
Yeah, Kalida not allowing Columbus Grove to get their defense set. Pushing the point of attack right away. That was Smith. Got the outlet, attacked the rim. Opportunity to go to the free throw line.
Yeah. Tonight's free throw sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Tonight's free throw sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. So Smith's at the line. First one's up and good. Several subs in for both teams. Griffin Clausing checks in for Kalida, along with Owen Grimm, excuse me. Sauter checks in for Columbus Grove. And Nathan College also checks in for Kalida. Several players. Smith made the second one, 14-4. Favor of the visiting Kalida Wildcats. Nice. Ooh, got kind of hit from behind. Gavin Barraza kind of hesitated, used that screen and got in there and did a good job. Got hit from behind. He'll go back to the Hawker drywall and plastering free throw line. Looks for 2.
Yeah, you like when your subs come into the game and make an impact, and Gavin Barraza right away, being aggressive, attacking the rim, knocks down his first free throw.
Gavin looking back at his players and didn't realize the ball was right by his feet. Gavin, first one's always up and good. Second one as well. So both teams are perfect from the foul line, and hopefully I didn't do the announcer jinx. Columbus Grove in a 2-2-1, kind of a three-quarter court. Kind of really, I think, they're using this to slow Kalida down, maybe get them into some bad situations as Kali goes hard and comes away a little bit short, but it's an inevitable frustration foul, right? You know, I've done it, you've done it. Every basketball player in America's done it too.
Oh, yeah.
You miss the shot you think you're going to make, you want to hustle and try to get it back and usually commit a foul.
Yeah, and Columbus Grove switching it up, like you said, just to change the flow. Kalida's had a lot of success here in this first half, pushing the tempo. So a good decision there by Coach Coles. Switch it up, make Kalida have to beat you another way, and they got a chance to cut into this lead.
Yeah, Barraza handling the ball out front. Nice drive by Baxter. Barraza goes and runs that one down and just through his hands with 30.8 seconds left to go in tonight's opening first quarter. And looks like we're going to get Hopkins back in. Go in for Basinger. Still in that 2-2-1 again. Grove doing this. Columbus Grove with their 2 probably better athletes up front, right? Since the guys are quick and got good hard hands. Maybe get some steals, but Kalida's been doing a very good job of handling that press.
Yeah, and if you're Columbus Grove, that's the shot you want.
Right, absolutely.
You know, a contested shot early in the shot clock. Kalida had about 15 seconds left to go and decided to take that quick shot. So I'm sure that's going to be a coaching point for Coach Steckschulte.
Well, I think it was actually being done right as we speak, because he looked right at it. He was like, what are you doing? That's exactly what they want him to do. So, you know, sometimes the press doesn't get a steal, but it forces other teams, as you mentioned, take a bad shot, a quick shot. And Kalida does a good thing, and they ended up and get some traps. And we'll finish this quarter. And Kalida 14, Columbus Grove 6. More after this on WOSN. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Dale's Concrete, Decorative Stamping in Leipzig. For all your commercial and residential concrete needs, call Dale's Concrete. Kalida 14 in the quarter, and Columbus Grove 6. Columbus Grove got some good shots and just didn't quite make it. Kind of still, like you mentioned, they got a late start.
Now switching up the defenses a little bit, changing it up on Kalida, forcing them to beat him another way.
Good face up, good box out. Basinger throws it ahead. Up the head to Best on the sideline, kind of size up the thing, and here comes Kalida. They come to attack the dribbler. They do such a good job when you come up. You better get to the rim. If you turn it around, somebody's coming after you. And a little bit of one high rub here, and just like that, Siebenek does a good job. He's got really good hands that if you dribble the ball by him, he's coming and reaching, and you got a good job and knock that one away.
Yeah, Siebenek does a little bit of everything for this Wildcats team. Talked about him already on the offensive glass, but defensively has quick hands, gets his hands on the ball a lot, knocks it away, and kind of disrupts some of the offensive flow of the other team. So he's done a lot of really good things here early in this first half.
Sure has. Looks like Columbus Grove is kind of a switching man-to-man where they're like looking to trap in some trap situations. playing behind in the post and just kind of look to see where the ball is. Nice move by Huffman. Step through, and Sauter says, I'm going to block that one out of bounds. So take the ball out of bounds. Kalida with a kind of 1-4 look. Looking to try to throw it in. Throw it all the way back. Siebenek. Kalida outside the three-point line. Still kind of their offensive. Try to penetrate to the rim. And looks like they're going to get a foul on maybe Best.
I believe they're going to call some contact from behind there. And hard to tell from our angle where that contact was, but official right there on the spot makes the call, and Kalida was 2 for 2 in that first quarter from the free throw line.
And the Hawker Drywall free throw sponsor tonight. And Smith makes the first. Hawker Drywall, tonight's free throw sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you.
Now Jackson Hoffman once again on the offensive glass. Gets another possession for this Wildcats off of Braylon Smith missed free throw.
Grove increasing their ball pressure, right? Trying to make Kalida, and notice that they're having a hard time. They're starting their offense right out here at half court. Columbus Grove's doing a good job of keeping the ball, and good help there by Best to get a block. Stepped in front to stop the drive. Siebenek backs his man down, but comes up empty. Pushing ahead. Basinger. Steal, scrum, dive on the floor. And they're going to call foul. I believe that's on Siebenek, trying to get his hand in there and knock that one away. I tell you, there's no quitting that guy.
Yeah.
He tries to get the ball every time, no matter where he's at.
Yeah, no matter where it's at on the court, he's nearby. So, yeah, and Grove kind of got lucky on that play.
Yes, they did.
Really an errant pass there, but they were able to maintain position after that foul.
Yeah, every time somebody jumps and pass, just brings back memories of my coach yelling at me when I jumped in the air to pass.
Oh, yeah.
You know, good rebound by Kalida to clear that one away as Columbus Grove comes up empty from the outside. Smith throws it ahead. Good job by Schnipke, and they're going to get Siebenek on a push. Kerner missed a little runner.
That'll be Siebenek's second foul.
Yeah, and he doesn't know why they called him, but so on the scoreboard is 15 Kalida, 6 Columbus Grove. Ultimate Outdoor is our scoreboard sponsor, being resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Columbus Grove, 5-out offense. Swinging it outside the three-point line, looks to reverse it. Kind of content of screening away and kind of slipping, trying to get Kalida to maybe bite on this, maybe get a cutter into the middle, or maybe see if they can penetrate. Best does a good job of coming away with that ball, loose ball, landed. And it says, okay, let's try it again. A little screen and slip in action, get everybody outside the three-point line. Attack, good job by Brady Basinger, put in his left hand and get to the rim. 15-8 in favor of the Wildcats.
Yeah, Brady Basinger coming in, averaging almost 10 points a game. First points of the night for Basinger.
Good defense, good help. Basinger's good help, and they're going to call a jump ball. Good job by Landon Best to reach in there and try to pull that one away, and he's going to force the jump ball. Jump ball in favor of the Bulldogs. So good defense. And we're going to call a timeout. Kalida's going to call them out. 30-second timeout. We'll take one too. More after this on WOSN. Welcome back here to Columbus Grove High School. Our scoreboard sponsor is Ultimate Outdoor. Ultimate Outdoor being resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. We're 4 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Columbus Grove trails Kalida 8-15. Best brings the ball up the court. Kalida playing there still, pressure man-to-man. Smith tries to knock that one away. A little bit of 1-4 high look. Best goes hard with his left hand, tries to get in there. Outside for jumper, no good. Great box out by Kalida. Knocked out of bounds by Columbus Grove. So Columbus Grove's at least will be able to get into their 2-2-1 three-quarter court press here. Kalida does a good job of throwing it ahead. As Kerner brings it up, waits for Smith to come across. Back to Kerner, now to Grimm. Grimm on the wing, looking to size him up, gets a little bit of penetration. As good job by Vorst to go back door. Good cut by him.
You just see how wide this Kalida offense and their attack is, making you guard them about the whole side of the court there.
Yeah, good give and go. Grimm, little runner, good. His first 2 points of the night. That was a good little give and go. Oh, and Grimm, his first 2.
Well, you give up those type of plays when you're so spread out defensively.
Yes.
That quick back cut and good pass allowed Grimm to attack the rim, and that soft shot gave an easy 2.
Yep. Good try to. Trevin Baxter tries to back down and just comes up a little short. Knocked out of bounds in favor of the Wildcats. Again, you know, all it takes is Grove just to look a little bit on, you know, you were mentioned about how Kalida's doing such a good job of keeping space. So all it takes is Columbus Grove just to turn their head just a bit, and somebody's either going back door or they're going to just get by them, try to get in the paint, make somebody else help, just like Grimm did. Back-to-back 2s for him.
Yeah, smooth shot there.
Yeah, not bad for a freshman, huh?
Yeah, it's a great shot fake and drive to his left, and about a 15-foot pull up there and knocks it down to extend this lead to 11.
On the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard, we got 19 Columbus Grove, or 19 Kalida, excuse me, 8 for Columbus Grove. Call foul on Braylon Smith, his first.
Well, and if you're Grove here, you got to find a way to get Trenton Barraza some touches on the ball. Comes in leading scorer, almost 14 points a game. Only 2 here in this first half.
And nothing's really been easy for Columbus Grove. Everything's been contested. Usually been 2 or 3 guys. You know, if somebody does cut, there's usually 2 guys there. Kalida's doing such a good job of helping each other out. You know, somebody puts it on the floor, there's usually a couple guys. Good pass. Just missed it. Barraza missed it. Good pass by Baxter.
And for Columbus Grove, you can't, you know, fault a 2-foot shot. And Barraza probably a little surprised that he was that open and left it a little short and comes off. And opportunity now for Kalida here to extend this lead.
Yeah, and maybe he just thought, like, Kalida's been really good at attacking the ball. Maybe he rushed himself a little bit there too, I think. Grimm, good job, swings it across, sets up a 3-pointer. 3-point sponsors Dale Concrete. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Dale's Concrete Decorative Stamping and Lipstick for all your commercial and residential needs. We'll call a timeout by Columbus Grove. We'll take one too. More after this, WOSN.com. Tonight's free throw sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Welcome back here to Columbus Grove High School, where the visiting Kalida Wildcats have created a 16-point lead, 14-point lead, 22-8 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. As Barraza brings it across the timeline, and good job by Smith to get his hands on it. Tipped out by Grimm. Smith goes hard to the rim, scores. Good job, good defense, right? Just to get his hand to knock that one away. Good job by Grimm not to try to grab it. He just tipped it out front, let him go get it. And he does another one, he gets his hand on there. I tell you, they must have been coached to go attack the dribbler tonight. And again, that little turnover leads to a 3-on-2, 3-on-1. They've been doing all night. Why stop now?
Well, it's been the Grimm show here in the last minute or so. Knocked down 2 big buckets, had a couple steals that I don't know if you can call it an assist from that far, but we'll call it an assist, but just a smart basketball play the last couple possessions, and he's kind of been this catalyst to extend this Kalida lead so far here in the second quarter.
Yep. Tonight's free throw sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you, as Jackson Strader is set to attempt his second free throw and comes up no good, and of course the announcer jinxed him because he made the first one without me saying anything. So Barraza across the timeline, gets a little high screen from Trenton Barraza. Sauter, good move there by Hopkins, just comes up a little short, got down the lane and just a little too hard as Smith slows it down. Everybody outside the three-point line. Look how far out they are. Again, they're in no hurry. Probably gonna milk this clock and take the last shot for sure. 24 seconds left. Grimm out, almost out at half court. Smith, closely guarded. Good job by Grimm to get past, get away from the pressure. Now we throw it back out to Smith. Good job. Kicks it in the corner. First 3, no good. Rebound, Grove throws it ahead, no good. That'll do it for the second quarter. Kalida Wildcats 25, Columbus Grove 8. We'll take a short timeout, come up with some stats, come back, maybe we make some halftime adjustments. More after this, WSN. Welcome back here to Columbus Grove High School, as our scoreboard sponsor is Ultimate Outdoor. Ultimate Outdoor being resort-style living, bringing your resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Almost ready for tonight's second half. Josiah, what do you kind of see? Maybe give us some stats, some of your adjustments. What do you think both teams need to do?
Yeah, well, Kalida really extended that lead there in that second quarter with an 11-2 quarter to make this game, this wide margin. But as we look at the leading scorers for Kalida, Jacob Siebenek had 2 fouls there, had to sit a lot of that second quarter, but has 7 points on the night. Braylon Smith comes in, has 5 points. Logan Kerner also with 5 for Kalida. As we look at the Columbus Grove team here in the first half, 4 different guys all had 2 points, and that leads to the 8 points, but they have to find a way to get Trenton Barraza involved in this second half. Only about 3 shots there in that first half. They got to find a way, and they got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. They turned the ball over, and they got a few good shots, just didn't get it to go. I think Columbus Grove's got to do is they got to see the ball go through the net, right?
Absolutely.
A shooter wants to see the ball go in. He builds the confidence. They got to get that. So we'll bring more of this second half action, more after this. WSN. Welcome back here to Columbus Grove High School, as tonight's three-point sponsor is Dale's Concrete. Call Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Lipstick for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. As we start off with a foul on Basinger, his second foul, first this quarter. I think maybe Columbus Grove is going to be a little bit more aggressive. I think Kalida was the more aggressive there that first half and kind of come up with a little bit of pressure, but good job by Schrader, Jackson Schrader, going hard with his left hand to the basket.
Yeah, that's the only problem sometimes when you're overly aggressive. You give up those driving lanes, and there wasn't anybody to help, and Jackson Schrader does a great job.
A little pick and roll there, just like you mentioned. They got to get Baxter involved a little bit. A good little screen and roll side screen as he knocked that one down. Kalida kind of isolate, little step back, comes up a little short. Best brings it across the timeline. As Hopkins goes hard, kicks it out to Barraza. Barraza back out to Basinger, steps up for three and gets it pinned up on the rim. So I believe that will be a jump ball. Alternate ball goes to Columbus Grove out of bounds. Not as bad as you thought.
Yeah, well, you can't complain about an open shot there.
Yeah, just didn't get it.
Didn't see a whole lot of those in that first half for Columbus Grove. So 2 possessions here, 2 quality possessions. So we'll see if they can attack and cut into the 17-point lead.
And Best wants a little screen, a little action. Good job by Baxter to go up high and get it. Kind of gets caught in no man's land, gets it out to Landon Best. Best starts up the offense as Baxter throws it inside and gets kicked out. Out to Best for a three-pointer. 3-point sponsors Dale Concrete. Dale Concrete, three-pointer by Landon Best. Cuts our score to Kalida 27, Columbus Grove 13.
Yeah, and that's the first 3 of the night for Grove coming here in this third quarter as we see them trying to force the tempo here. An open shot from Kalida.
Another 3-point, Dale's Concrete 3-point, but Kerner comes away with the rebound. Out to Schrader. Schrader, hard right hand, gets to the rim, no good. Scrum on the floor as Basinger diving for it. And they're going to call a timeout. It looked like Baxter was wanting the timeout, but didn't get it. He's kind of talking to Seamonek there, like, I think we should have got a timeout there. But nonetheless, out of bounds for Kalida. As the officials explaining himself to the Kalida fans. Good job by Schrader. Kind of the difference tonight, Josiah. Kalida's kind of handled the pressure, and they've welcomed it and got around it. Columbus Grove seems to over dribble and get steals just like that by Baxter getting a steal. Goes hard to the rim and scores.
Yeah, and for Columbus Grove to get back into this game is they got to make plays happen. And as you said, Baxter was there aggressively, took that ball away and went hard to the rack and drew some contact here. Opportunity here for some free throws.
Yeah, in our Hawker drywall and plastering free throw, we have Trevin Baxter shooting a one shot for a try to make this a 3-point play. And he knocks it down. Gives him 5 in the quarter. I think he's realizing that, hey, I got to get some points in there for my teammates. Kalida back to their spread offense. Columbus Grove's trying to trap him, don't let him get comfortable. Almost, basically just, I think he felt that with his fingertips and kicked it out of bounds. But good job, good rotation, just was a half step short. Kalida will inbound the ball from the sideline.
Well, we see some of these adjustments that are being made as Columbus Grove trapping a little bit more, trying to force Kalida to turn the ball over, and it's worked here a couple times. Now only an 11-point game.
Right. And what they're doing is Kalida's still in that spread, trying to spread them out. Good job getting to the rim there by Vorst. Vorst. Kalida does such a good job when they catch it. They catch square up. They swing the ball through, they rip it through, and if you're going to be right on them, they're going to put it on the floor and try to get by you, and their spacing is so good that you can't help. And if you do, they got a wide open shooter. As there's that guy that was getting his hands on a lot of balls. Jacob Seabonek knocked that one out of bounds.
Yeah, you almost don't want to dribble to his side.
Right, because he's done a good job on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Kalida 29, Columbus Grove 16. As a few subs come in, Seabonek and Huffman go off. It's like, not a kick. And then they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Baxter.
Yeah, and that's turnover number 8 for Columbus Grove. compared to Kalida with 3 on the night. So those turnovers have been big.
They just keep hurting themselves. They get close and they turn the ball over, and it's like they can't build on the momentum. They make a couple shots and then they turn the ball over, and then Kalida does a couple things, and they can't build on the momentum that they're making because they keep making mistakes as to throw it inside to Klausing. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound by Basinger. Basinger a little in trouble. Gets it to Hopkins. Hopkins up to Barraza. Barraza gets kind of poked away by Grimm. Back out to Gavin Barraza. Sets up the offense. Kind of cuts through. Down to Baxter. Out to Gavin Barraza. To Trenton Barraza, who missed Basinger. Basinger gets it inside and scores for his second two of the game. And 30-second timeout. We'll take 1-2. More after this. WOSN. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Welcome back here to Columbus Grove High School as the Columbus Grove Bulldogs have chipped away a little bit in this quarter with 10 points, more than they scored all first half. So again, be a little bit more aggressive offensively. They're turning up their defense a little bit more, and like we kind of mentioned in the halftime adjustments, all the couple of these shooters need to do is they need to see the ball go through the net, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Really upping the pressure here as we see Barraza forcing the dribble, and
good help by Hopkins.
Looked like the officials call a touch there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're seeing a lot of good things here from Columbus Grove. Those adjustments, as you said, it's been a 10-4 quarter so far here for Grove. So just trying to slowly chip away at this lead.
Outside. Kalida working it around and going to have a turnover. Not many of those tonight for the Wildcats, but that one kind of rotated his pivot foot there, Parker Vorst. And Siebenek's going to come back in, replacing him.
Big possession here. Grove, opportunity to get under 10 here in this third quarter.
It's been a while since they've been that way, and hopefully they can at least get a shot attempt, right? They've kind of been hurting themselves with turnovers up until now. Let's see what they can put together here, as they kind of had a little high screen and roll, but nothing kind of materialized out of it, as Hopkins kind of penetrates, a little overpassing, and Baxter gets one to go.
And Baxter's been hot here in this third quarter.
This gives him 7 for the game, all seven in this quarter. So he's been doing a lot of things. It's just when there's penetration, he goes hard to the rim, and they've been finding him, and he got himself an easy steal. Sometimes, like you said, you just need to see the ball go in the rim. Grimm kind of sizes him up, steps back, gets everybody outside, and penetrates, and reverses it, gets in the paint, and gets fouled there by Gavin Barraza. I believe that'll be his first.
Yeah, Owen Grimm doing a good job just handling the pressure.
Yes.
We see Grove getting into him a little bit more, but uses his body well and goes up strong and draws some contact.
Pretty composed for a freshman.
Absolutely.
I'm just impressed with his composure. He doesn't get too rattled. I mean, Barraza was muscling him up a little bit out there, but he handled it and puts it in. His first foul shot. Our free throw sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Tonight's free throw sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Grimm's first one is good. Second one's no good. A rebound by Sauter. Sauter turns it over. Grimm, right? Again, a lot of kids would have tried to force that in. He's like, nah, he wasn't open. Let's work some offense and see if we can get a better shot. He kind of just shoved Sauter out of the way there as Grimm kind of sizing him up. Get the ball reversed.
Well, you got to like Kalida here is not really pushing as we see a timeout there.
Yeah, because he got trapped. So timeout by Kalida. We'll take 1-2. More after this. WOSN. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Dale's Concrete. Call Dale's Concrete Decorative Stamping in Lipstick for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. I know we kind of want to break there, Josiah, so kind of maybe mention what you were going to say before we want to break.
Yeah, just see a lot of composure here by this Wildcats team. Columbus Grove with a lot of pressure here in this third quarter. They've done a really good job of handling it, and especially even with some of their youth that they have on the team, you know, not getting too pressured as they attempt another three, and looks like it's going to be a run out.
Speed, yeah. And Baxter. Trevin Baxter gives him 9 and all in this quarter. Little leak out, and that'll get the fans in the student section pumped up with a little dunkaroo there. Again, anytime it goes in the corner, they're getting traps, and they're starting to be more aggressive as Barraza and Sauter knocked it off of Smith out of bounds, so it'll be turnover Kalida.
As you said, the fans getting a little bit more into this. We see the student section, a lot more of them standing up now in this game, seeing the momentum change and
chip this down to 8.
How important is momentum in basketball?
Yes. And, you know, you're seeing the ball, good things happen, you know, good things, and you keep putting together good things. You can do that when you don't turn the ball over. So Hopkins up top, trying to get in there, a little spin move, little floater up and good. Kyle Hopkins with his first 2 of the night, and Kalida takes a timeout. No timeout, I guess. They're kind of deciding something. Maybe Coach Winglewich is talking to one of the Columbus Grove players. I think that might be Hopkins. It was not a timeout, so we'll stay right here. Good little move there by Hopkins. His first 2.
Yeah, it looked like the official was just saying, hey, might have said something on that last spin, and the official's doing a good job of keeping the game under control here, knowing that, you know, it's starting to get ramped up a little bit here.
Yes, it is. And take control. And Grimm.
Man.
He scores. And they're going to call
a turnover.
Yep. Kind of dribbled off him and went out of bounds. And the Columbus Grove faithful are wondering why didn't we get that call? What's going on?
Now we'll see if Kalida decides to take one last shot here.
Yeah. As Grimm did a good job of stepping in front of that one. Grove is trapping every pass and scrambling. There's some good scramble defense. Kind of speed Kalida up and give them a little bit of trouble as getting their athletes in space. Good job by Baxter to kick it ahead to Barraza to knock one in. Barraza for his first basket of the game, and that'll conclude our third quarter with Kalida 32, Columbus Grove 26. We'll take a short timeout. More after this on WOSN. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Ultimate Outdoor. Ultimate Outdoor, bring your resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Great end of the quarter there. Great quarter for Columbus Grove. Josiah, what do you got for us?
Yeah, just an 18-7 quarter for Columbus Grove to cut this to a 6-point game, and they'll get possession of the ball here first. But really, we got to talk about Trevin Baxter in that quarter. 9 points, had a big hustle play there at the end of the third quarter to knock the ball to his teammate Barraza to cut into this lead. So we've started to see the shift in momentum here. Let's see if Columbus Grove can continue.
And Columbus Grove's been a different team this second half. They've been more aggressive. They're trapping things. They're trying to put their athletes in space and trying to use that athleticism to get themselves some easy shots. And so far in that quarter, it obviously works. We'll see if it transpires here in the fourth as Smith tried to step in and take a charge. It was close. The official didn't see it that way. Very physical game as Hopkins is weaving his way, as Basinger kind of lose control right to Barraza, who throws it up. Scrum down there, and Hopefully that's called a jump ball because there was 6 guys on the floor. Baxter's checking in and Sauter's going out. The alternate possession in favor of the Kalida Wildcats. Kind of official, and Basinger cleaning up the perspiration on the floor.
Yeah, well, you can see the difference in the two halves here. It was Kalida in the first half that was more aggressive. They were attacking the rim, and we've seen the change with Columbus Grove, and I'm sure Coach Cole's at halftime saying, guys, you know, that we're going to get blown out if we don't be a little bit more aggressive, and they've shown that here in this second half. Only a 6-point game here, 7.5 to go.
Yeah. Good penetration by Schrader. Kicks it back out and runs some set on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Kalida leads 32-26. Just over 7 minutes left to go here in this fourth quarter. Out to Grimm. Grimm's three-point shot comes up a little long. Rebound Baxter. Baxter throws it ahead to Basinger. Basinger to Hopkins. Good passing. Columbus Grove getting the ball up the floor. They didn't really dribble. They threw it ahead. Got themselves an easy basket. Kalida a little bit late getting back as Baxter steps in front as Smith throws it away. Baxter to Barraza. Back to basket, 2 points.
Well, it's been the turnovers here in the second half that's changing. We have a timeout by Kalida.
We'll take one, too. More after this on WOSN. You can stream the WSN channel anytime, anywhere for only $8 per month. Download from Roku or Apple TV or sign up at the app.wsn.tv. WSN app for all you streamers. Welcome back here to Columbus Grove as the Columbus Grove Bulldogs have chiseled this lead down to 2 and applying full court pressure, which caused some problems. Good job by Kalida to get it in. Columbus Grove faithful wanted to travel there by Vorse, but to Smith out front. Smith getting hounded by Barraza. Now to Grimm. Back to Smith. Smith, wing, Schrader.
Well, we talked about Kalida in that third quarter being patient, but it's almost hurt him here in the second half is, you know, running this offense from so far out, haven't been as aggressive getting to the rim, and it's been all Columbus Grove.
And Columbus Grove's done a good job this second half, you're right, of keeping the ball in front of you. And when they come around this screen, they're using their physicality and not getting moved off those screens, which they were in the first half.
Yeah, well, nothing's been easy for them, you know, making Kalida fight through some contact, and the officials have been doing a pretty good job of just letting them play here, especially in the second half. So Kalida's going to have to make some adjustments here, be a little bit more aggressive, find ways to get to the rim.
Yep, that's a good job by Vorse getting in the paint. And Baxter, I tell you, if their ball's around, he's getting his hands on it, he's going to rip it away. Throws it to Barraza. Barraza walking the ball up the timeline, closely guarded there by Grimm. See what Columbus Grove wants to do, a little one-high screen, and Smith tries to jump in front. Sauter down into Barraza. Basinger tries his leg to the rim. Basinger's been a lot more aggressive this second half than he was in the first half, getting himself to the rim. Just kind of settling for floaters. Second half, I think he's done a good job of getting all the way to the rim.
Yeah, absolutely, and 6-0 run here in the the fourth quarter here to cut this to an even game now.
Yep. Nice pass to Siebenek, kind of falling away. Basinger did a good job of bumping him off the shot. Barraza going hard, might have got away with the travel. Sauter back out to Basinger.
Yeah, the way it looked in that first half with Kalida in that 17-point lead. Now at a tie ball game.
Basinger, little give and go. Nice little give and go there for Basinger. Gets Grove's first lead in the ball game, if I'm not mistaken. 8-0. I don't know how many shots Kalida has gotten this quarter. And they throw one away. Yeah, this pressure's giving Kalida all kinds of fits, right? Speeding them up. It's bumping them off the shot. I tell you, this Grove pressure is relentless.
Well, and you see Kalida turning the ball over. You know, we talked about that pressure, but, you know, it's not like Columbus Grove is trapping every single pass and they're trying to throw the ball. That was just an unwarranted pass away. So Kalida a little rattled here in this second half, and Columbus Grove coming in with that composure here, you know, just being aggressive, and it's paid off.
And now you got Basenier has seen the ball go through the through the net a few times. He's starting to heat up a little bit. Gives him 6 in the quarter, 10 for the game.
Yeah, and he comes in averaging 10 points, so he's hit that. But it's all come down with just Columbus Grove being more aggressive here. You know, 4-point lead now. Can Kalida, who hasn't scored here yet in the fourth quarter, can they find some offense?
And we're over 4 minutes in on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Still ain't going to score. Basenier quickly up the court. Says, thinks twice about tacking. Throws it back out to Baxter. Baxter kind of sizing up Huffman. Now to Barraza. Barraza kind of loses it. Back to Baxter now. Columbus Grove kind of taking the air out of it a little bit.
Well, and you got to think Columbus Grove has done this with their leading scorer on the year, only scoring 2 points.
Into Sauter, wide open three, no good. On the Dale's Concrete three-point shot attempt there. Kalida quickly across. Kalida with 3, no good on the Dale's Concrete. Rebound by Hopkins. Hopkins quickly had 3-on-1. Oh, nice little Euro, good. Good little Euro step by Hopkins. Gives him 6.
Looks like Coach Stexordy will call a timeout here.
Full timeout. We'll take a short timeout. More after this. WOSN. Tonight's Street Pro sponsor is Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. What a difference of 2 halves, right? 8 points at halftime, 38 currently on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Kalida just struggling here mightily in this fourth quarter. Still have not scored a point in this fourth quarter. How times have changed. They kind of had anything they wanted the first half to this second half. They just been struggling just even to get a shot attempt up.
Well, it's almost like they switched uniforms when they went into the locker room, because we were saying the exact same things about Kalida in the first half that now we're saying about Columbus Grove. And
sure are.
You know, you can just see the shift in momentum and the belief now of this Grove team. And, you know, it's led them to a 6-point lead here. Kalida's got to figure something out. Only 2:25 left to go here in this fourth quarter.
On the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Yeah, again, they just got to see one of the balls go through the net. It's just been a while. It's been a long while, and part of that is the overabundance of pressure by the Bulldogs. They've been just attached to every Kalida. Good cut by Smith, and they got a lot of that in the first half. First point basket, good job by Braylon Smith to cut hard to the basket when his guy turned his back. And Kalida with a 1-2-2 3-quarter court. Guys kind of causing maybe just a little bit as Basenier goes hard to the rim. No good. Rebound by Siebenek. Siebenek quickly across the timeline. Nobody's really picking him up. Gets all the way lane. Little sidestep and good. Again, sometimes you just got to see one go in and then get multiple. 38-36, Columbus Grove on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
And that's the first bucket of the second half for Siebenek. Had 7 early points.
Yeah, and he got himself a little bit of foul trouble, and he had a set there. We got about 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go in tonight's contest. Columbus Grove's starting their offense out about half court due to the Kalida pressure. Siebenek got a little bit of the arm there.
Well, you kind of see as both teams have slowed the game down a little bit, it's almost hurt them when they're being aggressive and attacking the rim. They're getting more opportunities. And so we see Columbus Grove trying to take their time, possess the ball. Let's allow Kalida to be a little bit more aggressive to cut into this lead 2-point game still.
Yeah, and I think a lot of this is get this little three-quarter court, trying to trap Columbus Grove, get them speeded up a little bit. They were pretty comfortable there that third and fourth quarter so far. Barraza trying to get around, and his foul committed by Huffman. Huffman's first.
And that'll be the third team foul, so Kalida still has one more to give.
Yep. That's unfortunate about this 5 foul rule in a quarter. This is kind of what I don't like. You start over, and you almost got to start fouling with 4 minutes to go in the game. Good job by Barraza to go all the way back. Kalida gets into their 1-2-2 half court. Huffman trying to trap. Got Barraza and Basinger. Back to Barraza. Good job. Good job by him to get it back out to Hopkins. And yep,
foul
there. Call a foul. I believe it's going to be on Kerner.
Yeah, I think that was a good decision by Barraza.
Sure yeah,
sure you know, if you're Basinger, you probably Coach Cole say go up for the easy 2.
Right.
You know, but once he passed it, it would not have been a great shot there by Gavin Barraza. So opportunity now for Columbus Grove. Take some more seconds off of this clock.
Hopkins to Barraza. They got Basinger wide open. They missed him, and Smith's going to commit the foul. His second, team's 5th, so.
And Gavin Barraza come in shooting 71% from the free throw line.
The Hawker drywall and plastering free throw. So Barraza at the line shooting 2. This is the first.
Big free throw here to make it a 3-point game.
All right. And then they also could get into their press and slow them down. Just can't let them leak out and get an easy basket. He missed the second. Rebound, Siebenek gets it out to Smith. See if Kalida plays for 1 here. Siebenek. Kalida calling a play, and then good job by Baxter to foul.
That's number 2.
Yep, his second and team's second. So looks like Columbus Grove's philosophy might be to foul out and try to at least get 2 more fouls anyhow to take more times off this clock. Just got to be very careful. You don't foul a shooter.
Yep. And if you can take 3 or 4 seconds every single time, that's what you want here. But looks like an open shooter.
Yep. Open shot for the corner. Good on the Dale's concrete 3-pointer by Kerner. And Columbus Grove takes a timeout. We'll take one too. More after this. WOSN. Tonight's scoreboard sponsor is Ultimate Outdoor. Ultimate Outdoor, bringing resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. So we'll set the scoreboard here. 4.7 seconds. Kalida with a 1-point lead with that big Dale's concrete 3-pointer by number 11, Logan Kerner from the corner. Good job again. Siebenek got into the paint, right? He drew the defense. He kicked it out. They rushed out to, I believe it was Smith. Smith unselfishly threw it one more to Kerner in the corner, and Kerner knocked down a big, huge 3 for the Kalida Wildcats, who were kind of struggling there.
Absolutely.
They've come to life here the last 2 minutes of this fourth quarter.
Well, so it looks like we'll have one more timeout.
Yes. And Kalida will take another one to kind of adjust. We'll just stay right here. Yeah. So again, Josiah, I would look to probably Baxter, Basinger, maybe Barraza with something going to the lane. And I would bet there's going to be 5 Bulldogs going to go get that ball at the rim. So I'm sure Coach Stexerty's in that huddle is probably talking about, don't get beat off the dribble and the shot goes up. You better make sure you box out someone, because good chance that 3 or 4 of them are coming, because they had attacked the glass this second half.
Yeah, and if you're Grove, you don't have to settle for a deep 3 here.
Right, yeah.
If you can get a play with some momentum going to the rim, to look to attack. Maybe you draw some contact, draw a foul. At this point, any foul will send them to the free throw line for 2 shots. So if you're Kalida, you just can't be aggressive and go and hack somebody. You got to play smart.
Right.
Don't give up a foul. So a lot of options here.
Right. You have to play smart defense. You can't foul because every foul is 2 shots for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, and they're kind of going to go like 1-4 across, and looks like they're going to try to get Barraza. Little fake handoff. He's going hard to the rim. Little jumper. No good. Time's expired. Kalida comes away on the ultimate outdoor scoreboard, 39-38. I tell you, this shaped up to a heck of a game here this second half.
Yeah, what an exciting ending. It was a game of momentum there. Kalida had it all in the first half. Columbus Grove all in the second half, but Kalida made just enough plays there at the end. That big 3 by Logan Kerner to put them up by 1 was the difference tonight, but what a battle here in the Putnam County.
Yeah, after probably both coaches go back and look at the tape, I'm sure Kalida Coach Stexley is going to look at that and say, we got kind of lucky because we got stagnant there for offensively in that fourth quarter for about 5 minutes. But they came on that last 2 minutes and made enough shots to win this basketball game to escape with this 1-point victory. But the JV contest also went to the Kalida Wildcats tonight. So for Josiah, I'm Scott. We'll say goodnight, everybody, and have a glorious weekend.